Alright, hey guys, it has been a while since I did an update video, and I really want to do this for myself, mostly just to keep track of how this process went. So, I may look down a little today because it says it has been a while, a few things have happened, so I have a few updates for you. Just to kind of update everybody, I started doing a little more of longer fasts. I have done intermittent fasting in the past, but I was so sick of my weight that I was either going to lose weight by fasting, doing longer fasts, or I was going to do surgery for gastric sleeve is what I'm actually still looking at, just because it keeps me motivated to keep going with the fasting. So, and actually it kind of started, the longer fasting kind of started because if I were going to have the surgery, I was going to have to do a 14-day fast anyway. So I decided I'll just do the 14-day fast, and that turned into a 16-day fast. And that's kind of where we picked up. That's where we're going to pick up with the updates, because really my first video was probably 9 or so days into that first 16-day fast. So let me update everyone, including myself for later, on what has happened. So I started this journey on October 29th, 2019. I was at 289. And my first fast, like I just mentioned, was 16 days. So in that first fast, I lost 26 pounds, which got me to 263 pounds. After that, that was my birthday. So I ate/refed on my birthday and the day after my birthday. And so I had 2 days of eating/refeeding. My end weight after those 2 days of eating was 268. So I gained 5 pounds during those 2 days. And I expected to gain weight because when you're not eating at all and you eat, you're probably going to gain a little bit at least back. So I was at 268 after those 2 days. Then I started my second fast, which was supposed to be a 7-day fast. But I learned a valuable lesson during those, what ended up being 6 days. I stopped on the 7th day instead of waiting for that 7th day to pass. And I think the reason why was, one, I had just come out of a longer fast and I knew this was going to be a shorter fast. So mentally, I guess I was still ready to eat. Also, something that I have totally stopped doing because I feel like it really played a big role in making me feel like the fast was lasting longer than it actually was I was weighing myself every single day. And the reason why I was doing that was because I wanted to see how long it was going to take for those 5 pounds to come off. I was actually a little bit nervous that since I was only going to be fasting for 7 days that, maybe it might not all come off, or I was just a little nervous about it. So I was weighing every single day. And I think that combined with my mind just telling me, this is a short fast, we're going to eat soon, it just really made that fast seem super long. So I ended up stopping on the 6th day instead of the 7th day. Yes. So anyway, at the end of those 6 days, I weighed 261 pounds. So that was a loss of the 5 pounds that I had gained while I was eating for those 2 days, as well as 2 extra pounds. So it was 7 pounds, but really 2 pounds that I hadn't already lost. Okay. Then I went on vacation for a week. So, and that actually ended up being 9 days that I was eating/refeeding, because I had the day before, because I stopped 1 day early on my fast, had the day before I left for vacation, and then I ate for 1 more day after I came back from vacation. So it ended up being like 9 days that I was eating. During that time, I gained 17 pounds. Now, for the first 4 days of vacation, I really didn't eat that badly. I was eating, so when I say badly, I was going to try to kind of stick with a lower carb, especially processed carbs diet. So I was eating some mashed potatoes, but to me that was better than like breads and pastas. So, and I really did that pretty well for the first 4 days. The last 4 days, which is kind of typical for me, like I can, usually the last little bit of a vacation, I really just do whatever. So that was kind of typical. But anyway, during that whole time, gained 17 pounds. So I was a little freaked out, but I knew that I had this fast coming up. And the next fast, which is the one I'm in currently, is a 23-day fast. So I started on December 1st, and I will end it on the 23rd, right before Christmas. So December 1st through December 23rd is what I'm currently in that fast of. So that will be a 23-day fast. I am on day 13 currently. So during this time, what has happened so far is, of course, since I gained those 17 pounds, I started at a weight of 278 for this fast. I lost those 17 pounds that I had gained during vacation within the first 4 to 5 days. I'm not sure exactly because I didn't weigh every day. I am right now weighing, I'm trying to only weigh once a week, but I'm really weighing twice a week. So my official weigh-in is on Sundays, but my official weigh-in used to be on Fridays, and so I like to weigh on Fridays. So right now I'm actually weighing on Fridays and Sundays. So today is Friday, so I actually did weigh this morning. So the weight I'll give you here in a minute will be my current weight as of this morning. But I weighed myself in that first 5 days because I started on a Sunday. So my first time to weigh was on the following Friday, which was 5 days of fasting. And I had lost those 17 pounds plus 1 extra pound during those first 5 days. So that's why I'm not sure, somewhere in between 4 and 5 days it took me to lose the 17 pounds that I had gained on vacation. So I was super excited about that. My current weight as of this morning is 248. I have lost 30 pounds since December 31st. Now, that includes the 17 pounds that I had regained and re-lost this month. So it was really, what do you say, it's 13 pounds so far this month, and I'm on day 13 of the fast, so it's about a pound a day. At any rate, my total weight loss since October 29th has been 41 pounds, which is really good. It's really not quite 2 months yet. I think we're at like 7 weeks, maybe, something like that. So, and with a vacation, like a 1 week vacation, this is the best weight loss I've ever done. Now, I will tell you, this week has been a little rough, and I really think the reason is I am still working out 2 to 3 days a week, and I think I'm about to up that. We're going to see how it goes, but I want to start. I was doing a 5K program last year, and I'd gotten to where I could run longer, and I haven't done it in a year now, so I'm going to have to basically start from scratch again on that. And so I am really wanting to get back into that, but I'm going to have to see how my energy levels are. With my 2 to 3 days a week of working out, I'm doing, I don't know how to explain it, but classes anyway, where it's just a lot of different exercises, a lot of different activities. And I was noticing during my first fast that I wasn't really performing as well as I had been. I was getting tired faster. I was having to stop sooner, take breaths and that kind of thing. And so I started taking BCAAs. And this week, the ones that I was taking did have some carbs in them. And I really think that is adding to, because I took them 3 days this week, 3 days in a row. And I really think that's adding to some of my feeling of hunger, because I gotten to where, after you go a few days, you don't really feel the hunger the same. And if you do have like rumbles in your stomach, you still don't really feel it. You don't notice it as much as you had been before. But since I had taken those, it seems like those are a little stronger than they should be at this point. And I really do think it's those, because it's really the only thing I've changed. So next week I'm going to try, I have some that don't have a lot of carbs in them. It's like less than 1 gram or something like that. So I'm going to try those next week and see how that goes. It doesn't have the same amount of stuff that gives you energy in it, which is why I chose the ones I did this week. But I want to try those others next week, see if I still get that boost in my workout, which I did feel a boost in my workout. So I'll see next week if I still get the boost in my workout with the ones that don't have the carbs. And if I do, I'm going to stick with those, because I really do think that those carbs are just, one, I don't need the carbs. I don't need to be taking them in, but I just wanted to try it this week and see. I did still lose weight this week. So as far as that goes, it doesn't feel like it's affected, but my hunger, it has affected. I really think that's what it was. What else? This weight I'm at now is the lowest I've been in years. I don't even know how many years. My scale that I have right now is one of the Withings scales. So I went back to look at my weight throughout, because I've had this scale since the end of not this scale, but a Withings scale since the end of 2012. So I can track my weight all the way back to 2012, the end of 2012. And so I know that since the end of 2012, I have not been this weight. Last year was the closest I got to it, and I was about 2 pounds above where I currently am at that point, but I really only stayed there like 1 week and then started going up. So it was super frustrating, and I am so happy to be where I am and have what I feel like is a solid plan. What my plan is, in case you guys are wondering, is to continue with this. So I have basically longer fasts and shorter fasts built in. And my fasts are built around basically my travel schedule and holidays. Oh, yeah, holidays or special occasions. So for instance, I'm taking these 3 days during Christmas, and then I will do a longer fast that lasts until my next travel date, which will be the end of February. So that will be my longest fast yet. It's going to be, I think, 50 something, high 50 to 60 days. No more than 60 days. I'm thinking it's 58, 59. I don't know for sure, that I'd have to count it up. So that is going to be my longest one I've tried yet. And then in February, after that one, I have some things in March, I don't know. But anyway, so I basically penciled in my fasting for pretty much the entire year next year, and to get to my goal weight. Now, once I get to my goal weight, I will be doing 1 meal a day, mostly. And if I'm not doing 1 meal, if for some reason I'm going to eat more than 1 meal, then it's going to be like a 4 to 6 hour window. I also plan on continuing to do a complete fast at least 1 day a week. And then after vacations and trips and things like that, where I generally tend to overindulge, then I will do a 3 to 7 day fast upon returning from those to get me back to where I was. So that's my plan. going good so far. About 7 weeks in, 41 pounds down. I'm really loving this, like super loving this. I am super excited to see how this goes, where it all goes, and how it plays out. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, then leave a comment. Thanks.